Today I thought I would focus some on the different sense doors, as well as touching upon a little of the elements. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with looking at the elements as a way of getting into the subatomic nature, if you will, of our bodies. That's sort of what that process is about, the felt sense of different reactions and processes within our body as we meditate. There's a lot of different qualities that can manifest, and they're broken down simplistically with the earth element, the water, and then fire and air. And they have different representations of qualities of experience with the body. And so I will allude to them at different times in the guided meditation, inviting a receptivity to connecting with these qualities. Everything is optional in terms of what I pose here with the guidance provided. So just good to be here with you all. And with that, I invite us right now to maybe do some gentle movements and feel in the movements that you make, feeling any weight that's in the movement. I'm lifting my hands up over my head a little bit just to feel what that's like. And I'm going to shift one hand down, just feeling slowly the changing nature of sensations in the body with these movements. And you can do whatever feels right for you. Helps connect with the sensations in the body and how the body's speaking to us through these movements. Just moving my hands a little bit here just to help connect with these. You can do whatever you'd like. Also, I'm moving my fingers just to see what that's like. Changing nature of what manifests. Then I'm letting the hands drop down, finding a resting place that feels right for them. And you might gently find a posture, feeling your way into this posture as you move towards it, what that process of moving and settling into the posture is. And connecting with the different sense doors that are prominent. So right now I'm having my eyes open just a little bit to enjoy the presence of people being here with us today, sharing in our Sangha explorations together. Noticing the dryness that my eyes are feeling right now. That's like. And I invite you to close the eyes if you'd like. You can just see what that transition feels like. And settling into this posture in your own way. Sensing what's happening. Changing nature. What's in the field. And I invite you to connect with the breathing process, its changing qualities. changing degrees of ease or tension with the breathing in and breathing out. And noticing other parts of the body, perhaps calling for the attention as we're breathing. There may be sounds from within the body being heard with the breathing. You might feel how breathing is manifesting with this flow of air within the body, through the nostrils, its journey. We can let the attention move through the body from the feet upward, pausing along the way, feeling different degrees of lightness or heaviness through this journey. Moving the attention all the way through in your own time. Letting the breathing help with the attention as best it can. And we can connect with some of the other sense doors that may be calling the attention. The hearing modality. One sound beginning, another ending. Where in the body are sounds available? what's being connected with from external to the body. And as we rest with hearing for a bit, we can also notice other sense doors coming into play as they may, different sensations in the body. We might notice smells, the absence of smell. We might notice images through our imagination, or an absence of images. Just notice what's manifesting as we pay attention to whatever is happening as best we can. Noticing the changing nature. And we can invite a playful attention to letting the mind go wherever it's pulled, knowing whether that's a skillful orientation, exploring that, or if it's an unskillful orientation, letting go of that if we can, or what the felt sense of everything that's manifesting in different ways, changing nature. There may be strong emotions. We can invent or invite a gentle curiosity into the field, being receptive to discovery with whatever may come our way. When something unpleasant may manifest, we recognize it for what it is, the sensations, the body, perhaps thinking or emotions that are associated with this, and how the attention being given to what's happening is influencing this experience of connection with what is as best we can. We might recognize flows of energy or liquid in the body, its changing nature of how it presents. We might recognize changes in heat or coolness in different parts of the body. Their changing nature as attention is given to these qualities. Where are emotions felt in the body should they arise? And how are the felt senses associated with the emotions changing as we give attention to this? Just noticing Can we sense energy flows in the body? Different parts speaking in different ways, movement within the body of substance and associated energy, just doing its own thing. Breath is always available to help anchor what's happening. We can let go of this. We can come back to it, recognizing a friendliness with what's available. Each moment, a new beginning, and not knowing of what may happen next. We can invite a receptivity with whatever is happening. I'm going to initiate a sounding of the meditation bowl. So I invite you to listen as fully as you can and see where the attention takes you and the hearing, departures of that. But before I sound the ball, I invite you to just connect with your aspirations, this practice, for a few moments, letting that incubate. Planting a seed for future manifestations of connection with these aspirations. May this practice bring healing to whatever may be needed at different times. May there be clarity and kindness manifesting from each of us. Good to be back with you. I say back, good to be here with you. Boy, let that thought just slip out somehow. It's funny how strange thoughts can come out of our system sometime, not paying attention enough to what may come forth. So yeah, let's take some time to just settle in again here with our new situation and see what's alive for each of us in terms of what's happening right now, any memories of what just has happened, or sharings of our practice, how we're navigating everyday life, perhaps associated with the practice. There's a plethora of possibilities of sharing. And I'll just begin with actually a sharing for me, which I had a lot of sensations in the head area today, and strong palpitations. And when I think of that, I have a cognitive interpretation that this is good, but I don't really know. I don't really know that. And I'm imagining further healing happening in this particular area for me when that's going on. So that was quite prominent at different times for me. And yeah, it had to do with actually a recent discussion with my neurologist about this head injury that I had from bicycle riding, where I was told it would be very dangerous for me to ride again on the road and have actually potentially another collision, because there's been some bleeding in the brain, and it's the healing is presumably going on. That's my interpretation of my felt sense of the body. But there's an unknown of how long and how further that may be. And but there was a sense of a shock in hearing the sobering advice of don't ride a bicycle again, basically for life, which was a huge change in my orientation of a doorway for joy and the practice itself, biking. So a big, but I felt a lot. He said I was extremely lucky for being alive, extremely lucky for being alive. And for me, I had gratitude for that. And I was okay, basically. The practice, I think, was helping me in processing all this. And so I think that was part of my sensitivity to these sensations in the head, a residual of that conversation somehow not playing out in language, but I think there was some unconscious effect going on in my head from that. So anyway, just a little sharing of my situation, and I'm happy to be here with you. I had moments of joy just being in your company. I really felt that. So